It's time to take off your clothes, enjoy clothes-free living, and join us for Naked, Nudists, and Naturists.
Welcome to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, the show that celebrates clothes-free living for all. I'm your host, Frank Stone.
And I'm your correspondent, Lisa Monroe, and I'll be reporting on all things within the naturist community. So it's time to get naked and join us.
And enjoy clothes-free living on Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. Well, greetings and welcome into Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 53 today. We are excited to see you and spend this hour with you. We are headed over to the Netherlands today to bring in a returning guest. He's been on a couple of times before. From the Netherlands, Paul Z. Walker. Good morning, Paul. How are you today, sir?
Good morning, Frank. I'm doing well. How are you?
Not bad. We talked a little before we started recording. Not quite summer weather yet, right?
No, it's not. It's still on the chilly side here. I'm wearing clothes.
Paul Z. Walker, his book, Little Eden and the Aluminum Factory. And Paul, how can people buy this book and how can they get more information on you?
Well, as you know, I have a website, justtheme.org. Mm-hmm. There is a lot of information. There is a menu which points them to my book. You can find it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Apple Books, Google Play. There's a paperback on Amazon.
Always great to talk to you. We appreciate you coming back on. Paul Z. Walker, his newest book, Little Eden and the Aluminum Factory. And Paul Z. Walker, go out there and have a great clothes-free day. We'll talk again soon.
Thank you very much. You have a great day too, Frank. Bye-bye. On my best to all the team.
All right. Thank you. I hear music. It must be time for Lisa Monroe.
You know how I feel about labels to begin with. I think we've over-labeled ourselves to the point where if you're this and I'm this, then I can't like you and you can't like me. So I think it comes down even to when someone says, "Oh, I'm a nudist." Oh no, I'm a naturist. So you have to be. I've actually felt this feeling of superiority from some people saying that, but the fact is that we're all naked, so it doesn't really matter what we call ourselves.
Yeah.
We're all naked.
And with that, we are going to head for the hills. Lisa Monroe, our weekly correspondent on naturism. Go out there and have a great clothes-free week, and we'll see you next time.
Absolutely. You too. Have a wonderful clothes-free week. Bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye. You are listening to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 53 today. Thank you for being with us. Really enjoying this time together with you as we celebrate clothes-free living for all. Now let's get to part one of my interview with Philip Oak. Wrote a book entitled Surprised into Freedom, The Effortless Obliteration of Lust and Body Shame. Part one of my interview with the very terrific Philip Oak.
Yeah, we're getting deep into the woods here early here, Frank.
Might as well, right?
but I agree, and for me it was a huge shift from everything that I'd been taught previously, everything I believed. In fact, I had to tell, my kids, it threw them for a loop, and it was like, they said, this goes against everything that you taught us before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but it goes against everything I'd been taught before for a lot longer. When you know the truth, Jesus said in John 8, the truth will make you free. So this has revolutionized our family and my relationship with my wife. I don't know if I can get into any of that.
Sure.
The book calls The Effortless Obliteration of Lust and Body Shame. So lust was my issue.
Right.
That was my deep, dark sin that, that I didn't want anyone to know about.
Right.
But I knew that I had.
The terrific Philip Oak. Check out his book, Surprised into Freedom, The Effortless Obliteration of Lust and Body Shame. Also check out his website, Aching for Eden. And on episode 54 next week, we'll have part two of my interview with the very terrific Philip Oak. And also next week, a very long segment with Lisa Monroe and myself. You've been asking for it, so next week you get it. An extended segment with the very terrific Lisa Monroe. Well, thank you for joining us today on Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 53 today. We give you a brand new show every Saturday morning at 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. Continue to join us. Check us out on our website, nakednudistandnaturist.com, Spotify, Google, Amazon/Audible, Apple Podcasts, and also on Twitter. You can write us anywhere, anytime, any place. And we thank you for being with us today. Plan to join us for every single one of our shows here and have your clothes off when you're listening. We have our clothes off when we're broadcasting, enjoying the naturist life.
We celebrate clothes-free living for all. Remember to enjoy being naked and join us again for Naked, Nudist, and Naturist.
We drop a brand new show every Saturday morning, so come back and join us. Have your clothes off when you do for Naked, Nudist, and Naturist. Have a great clothes-free day.